Welcome to this video on the Zenwar channel. My name is Sri Sadguru Buddha Rawa Bhagwan. Today's video will talk about the subject of Stambhana. So what is Stambhana? There are different applications of Stambhana. And the Stambhana is essentially to shock or to freeze. Right? So, or to stop in its tracks. So there are different applications of Stambhana. And Stambhana is an ability that is acquired, whether through their deity or through their own ability and practice, by the yogi. So as such, some yogis, some spiritual practitioners develop the ability to use Stambhana, and it can be used in different ways. Something you can do is to stop an object in its tracks, to freeze an object. And one of the applications of Stambhana is Stambhana done on the mind. As such, Stambhana can be done on the mind of an individual, stopping it in its track, freezing it, shocking it, making it forget what it was thinking about. So this can be experienced as a memory blank or a shifting of the status of that mind. And as such, a destabilization of that mind. So Stambhana can be used, for example, in many different contexts. One of the contexts in which it can be used, for example, is to shock a mind and then penetrate it, right? And then leave it open to suggestion, for example. If a mind was lost in thought, to basically impose thought upon that mind. And there are techniques so that that thought is not even seen by that mind as anything but its own thoughts. So as such, Stambhana can be done on the mind, on the individual. And it can be done by a powerful being. And there are very powerful beings. And some of these beings have the ability of Stambhana. As such, Stambhana can be used as a tool for a different purpose. It can be directly applied to different situations and scenarios. For example, Stambhana can be done on an entire army, for example. Right at the time when they enter battle, where they forget all their training. They forget all their abilities. They forget even where they are and what they're doing. Stambhana can be used to different effect, depending on the ability, on the empowerment of the yogi. Stambhana can be done by a goddess, by a god, by a being of power, on anyone who is susceptible to this. Stambhana can be used in many different ways. If you look here above my head, this Murti of Bagalamukhi, one of the 10 Mahavidya goddesses, the functions of the goddess, personifications of the goddesses. You'll see that she holds a club. Stambhana can be used as a club. And she also holds the tongue of the being in front of her. Stambhana can be used to immobilize a being in one's actions, including in one's tongue and speech, but not only speech out loud, but inner speech of the mind. When people talk to themselves inside their mind, Stambhana can be used to halt that, and then suggestion can be put into that mind. This is a little bit of information about Stambhana, an ability that can be used by some yogis to very effective result. Do shehedir datam kader tahim yam kasham vedir datam yam kahim keder tashahidim yatam.